has decided that he's now Wokeside Phil.
Ha!
So what's crazy to me, Dark Side Phil decided to do a political show where it was right-wing leaning, where he supported Trump, and he was like with the Keno Casino boys. And now he's upset, after he chased away all of his progressive viewers. He's now upset that the remaining viewers he has don't want to watch him play a Sweet Baby Inc. game where it's a black female protagonist that picks cotton for magic powers.
Yeah, midnight down of midnight.
It's like, listen,
south of midnight. Midnight of south?
Let's be real. Like, this game, South of Midnight, regardless of your politics, whether you're right wing, left wing, whatever, this game is boring as
It looks terrible.
And everyone agrees it's terrible. The game is just really slow and really, really boring.
It's not even funny to make fun of.
A boring, bad game, Phil. Like, good streamers are able to carry it through. But you're terrible. Ultimately, Phil, what it comes down to, bro, is that you just don't have any real support. It's all inorganic. And you tapped Ryan for $2,000 like just a couple days ago, and now there's no money left. So that's why you're not hitting these goals. Yesterday, we had a double-double where 2 streams, he didn't even hit the goal.
Let's go.
He made $50 on one stream and like $53 on the other stream. And that was it. And it's like, ultimately it comes down to the fact, Phil, that you're a boring fucking bum who doesn't have any real genuine support. That's what it comes down to. But we're also in this clip going to deal with him coping about WWE champions, et cetera, et cetera. Let's have a look.
And by the way, that game is not even fun to like make fun of. I watched someone play it for to bash it. They couldn't even make fun of it because it sucks. Shit.
I want you to understand.
1,000 players on release day on Steam. Oh, but it's on Game Pass. I'm sure it's got millions playing on Game Pass. Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
This literally is a situation where I'm in dire financial straits. And if this stands where I'm going to be making half as less money on YouTube as I ever did before, starting now, I'm going to lose my house.
Let's go.
I'm going to have all my shit reclaimed. Credit card bills are going to go default. I'm probably going to have to declare bankruptcy. I'm going to lose everything.
Here we go.
Let's see here. So Hogan, listen to this. Hogan Lover with a $1.99 super chat. Take your wife to a vacation. Stop playing WWE and Liquo. What?
So first of all, I immediately understood what he meant, which is liquor.
Yeah.
And the fact that Phil couldn't immediately understand, either he's playing dumb or he's just genuinely low IQ. Because the 3 things that he's been proven to waste all his money on are WWE champions, liquor, and DoorDash. But I guess if you leave the R off liquor, Phil just can't fill in the blanks because he's that low IQ. But this comment just fucking cooked him. It's like, by the way, Phil, it's $2. You could just ignore it. But he always takes the bait and he always spurgs up because he's a lolcow. And he tries, I'm not actually, I'm a really sophisticated. No, you're actually just a low impulse control, low IQ bum, Phil. That's what you are. And there's no fixing it. You're just genetically
Liquo?
You lost me. At first, it definitely was like a trolling message, but you lost me in the end.
Is it really a troll message when it's the truth? You know what I'm saying? The guy is telling you the truth.
N-L-I-Q-U-O. What does that mean? N-Liquo? So this person is saying that I should spend my money on my wife and go on vacation rather than spending money on WWE.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I had to put on my exactly. I had to put on my slow glasses. Like when you get a message like that, you have to put on glasses and squint really hard.
Slow glasses? This isn't a term that exists, Phil.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I had to put on my slow glasses. Phil, you're slow in the mind. That's why you said you're slow glasses. It's you who's slow. Listen, When you're given every letter but one on Wheel of Fortune and you can't solve it, that's a symptom that it's you who's low IQ, Philip.
Exactly.
And then maybe what you should do, you take your head and you like slam it against the wall 7, 8 times, and then your brain's addled enough you can understand the message. What he meant to type
I never knew he wore glasses.
was liquor. That I spent too
dumb-
much money on WWE and liquor, but he couldn't finish typing it because, you know, he's an exceptional individual. So again, I've explained to you guys that now the way that things are going, because you guys have been supporting me so much, we're now doing stuff that we've wanted to do, like, for example,
Like what?
around the house for a very long
what?
time. Like, we were able to finally clean out our garage. We were able to
Hold
redo
on!
several different
What do
things.
you mean? You were able to clean out your garage because you were given money. Couldn't anybody have cleaned? Like, couldn't you have just cleaned it? Why did you need to be given $40,000 to clean your garage?
Wait.
buddy?
Hang on.
That doesn't make any sense, Phil.
Wait, $40,000. What did may you explain?
Well, that's the amount of money he made during the casino arcs, because he's saying, oh, because of the casino viewers being generous and bringing all this money in, I've now been able to clean out my garage.
Pause. Even if
Wait,
you don't
like-
hire someone, why would you need money to clean out your garage?
I don't know. He's a filthy pig who had to pay somebody else to, because the thing is,
Oh, is that what he's saying?
apparently, yeah, apparently what he did was he just stacks all of his trash in the garage and never takes it out.
No.
So he just piled trash bags and assorted junk to the fucking ceiling of the garage. Just various tchotchkes and worthless plastic junk, along with his garbage bags that were allowed to build up for years.
What?
And then he fucking took it out finally.
It's a
Like,
pig
that's
pen.
It really is a pig pen. It just doesn't even make sense. Then he's going to say, we did this stuff around the house. Okay, tell me, what did you do around the house, Phil? Did you fix the toilet? Did you get a dishwasher? No.
Ashton, you know what's crazy too? When you like work 6 months straight, you've saved some money, taking a vacation, like you go, I was able to finally take some time off with for his vacation is we cleaned the garage.
Yeah.
That's like your highlight of your like last 8 months of your life.
In the house, rooms and stuff. Not fully. Like, we still want to redo parts of the house fully and renovate them, but we can't afford that yet. Okay.
Oh, why not?
Okay,
So-
how?
But he had all these tens of thousands of dollars for WWE champions, which we know it's still his account that he's still spending all this money on. He had all these money for the RGB lights and to do the setup and all the, but he, 2 different PCs that he got, et cetera, et cetera. But he had no money to fix his toilet. How about you just fix the toilet? How about you just get a fucking dishwasher? This is what's crazy. And the guy's still buried, by the way, in back taxes that he's just paying the bare fucking minimum on. Month to month to month, just allowing the interest to compound on it. The guy's a total fucking disgrace.
Most toilets in America cost between $159 to $485. You buy a $250, $300 one, get an install for like $200. Bang.
He bought a $300 headset today, but
Stop.
there's no money for a dishwasher, which is why they have to eat off paper fucking plates.
Bro, it was a Logitech fucking
plastic
wire. Shit, garbage. He's a mark.
But we're doing good stuff in the house. Now, would we like to go on a
Like what?
vacation eventually? Yes. Right now is just not the
By the way,
time.
he's been saying that exact line for 5 years straight now. So when will it be the time? You were offered by me all expenses paid, and I would have done it just to see in real life how you actually are. Like, I was curious, what is this guy actually like? Is he really this f***ed in the head?
Yeah.
I wanted to see the dynamic between him and his wife firsthand so I could actually understand what the fuck was going on. So you had an offer for an all expenses paid vacation for you and your wife, and you turned it down. So when is the time, Phil?
Mm-hmm.
When will it be?
All right. Being honest, we would
Yes,
like
and yes, chat. I did go deep into the toilet price.
to do it.
This is
We're
not that
talking
much,
about
by
it.
the way.
We're working on it, but it's not something we can do at this time.
Actually, what toilet is broken,
We're
by the way?
working on it. Like, one of his toilets in the house doesn't flush, but he has one that works.
Okay.
All right, just being honest. When these idiots say stuff like, "Oh, you spend all your money on liquor and WWE champions,"
Phil,
do you understand?
pause. The reason, Phil, that people say that is because we have your bank statements, Phil. We have your bank statements that showed how many thousands of dollars that you poured into WWE champions and DoorDash and liquor. It's not just speculation or even informed speculation. We have definitive proof, Phil. And we know that you still have that account. We see how many points it gets. And so therefore, TJ Gamebox, because of the points on the account, is able to figure out how much you spent, which was over $3,000 this week, Phil. $3,000.
No, they actually cap it. Ashton, they cap
No,
it. They don't.
They don't cap it. They sell $999 packs, Phil.
Yeah, so
They sell $999 shard packs, Philip.
he's gonna lie about
you're
them
telling
capping
me
it, which
that-
they don't.
Come on.
Understand how much money I would have to be spending to spend all my money on that? Are you stupid? I mean, yeah,
This is
if
his
you actually
definition
believe
is
that.
He's like, well, listen, I didn't spend all of my money. I just spent 90% of it.
Mm.
Because of course I still had to pay the mortgage and the electricity
Well-
bill and this and that. But
Why not? Why not? Since he's already admitted that he's playing it, show the account. Play it on
I mean,
stream.
listen, the guy admitted to me privately, it is his account.
Mm.
Like he's admitted to me he's still on that account.
Yeah.
Like I know that you're on that account, but we all do.
Like you're out of your mind. Like you're that stupid. I would have to buy the whole fucking liquor store. What are you talking about?
What? No, listen. So then he starts like trying to over exaggerate and make it look foolish. No, nobody's saying that you're buying the entire liquor store, Phil. Most of the money went to WWE champions. But when you're spending $250 a month on gin in America, holy that's quite a lot of gin, bro.
Yeah.
You're going through at least 3 bottles a week of fucking gin. That's,
liquor,
pretty heavy drinking, bro.
in Canada, that's reasonable because alcohol here is like $1,000. But in America, it's like $20 a bottle. 26er, right?
Here's the truth. As you know, I can't stop burping right now. What the hell's going on? I'm sorry. As you know, I do spend money on things. I spend money sometimes on a mobile game. I spend money on things.
Show us. So show us then. Show us then. Show us. Show us your account.
For myself, I now have nice
That'll hurt
clothes
his
that I
family. It's all a coat.
Nice clothes. What is this? Fucking a $25 shirt?
Come on, man.
Like, come on, bud. It's not
wear
like,
every day, right? I have socks that I bought for my feet. Can you believe?
You notice he has to show people his feet even still. It's just
I gotta
strange.
say, this motherfucker's pretty. Like, oh no, that's easy.
He's lost his mind.
It looked like another like person put their foot up to pretend that.
Believe it? I wear socks and I have nice underwear now.
Oh my god.
Sure.
It's flexing underwear. Like, whoa.
Cologne in the house? Why? Well, let's see. Because cologne smells good. Because I'm in a dingy office all day with the door closed and it's stuffy as shit.
Dingy office. Like, bro, like, why don't you get one of those like scent dispensers or whatever, like essential oils or a Febreze? What's
These
it called?
things right here, see?
Yes,
And you like
exactly,
you put these things in. I don't have it on right now, but handle like a scent dispenser plus a fan. You feel nice, right?
Because I can afford it.
You ever
But,
see
like,
this guy? You ever see this
about
guy?
he's talking about how he can afford it, right?
If
But
you
the
could afford
guy cries poor every fucking day. So, like, which is it? You're a super successful king or you're like a dirt poor fucking beggar? Like, the thing is, this guy begged for fucking Little Caesars. He couldn't afford it. It's like, well, my wife is hungry and she's going to have to come home from work. And it's like, how about you just fork out the money for it then?
Yeah.
You got $2,000 this fucking week, bro, but you can't find the fucking $20 for Little Caesars? Really? So your
Wait.
wife has to suffer. And
Was
then
it-
he
was it
guilt
this
trips
one?
the audience.
Was
Yes.
it this one? Okay. Wait, so Little Caesars in America, what is it? Like, is it triple the price from Canada? Which would still be
No.
$15, by the way?
Ford
Oh my
cologne
God.
every day, you'd probably wear it too. I'm just saying. But the point I'm making here is, I now am doing well off that I can do things that I used
But
to.
then you're going to cry about Little Caesars?
I know, man. I know.
Okay, it's $7 in America, so $9 Canadian.
The crazy bread was only $4. But because Phil had to get it on DoorDash, it was $8. Which, by the way, getting Little Caesars delivered is one of the most fucking retarded things.
Well, yeah, the whole
The
point
of
is
Little Caesars is it's hot and
it's
ready.
ready-made.
You go there, you pick it up, it's super cheap, and then that's it.
Yeah.
To not be able to do. All right. I'm not spending all of my money on a mobile game. You're out of your mind. Like, do I spend money on stuff? Yes, I do. And it's all well within reason. It's
No, it's
very
not.
balanced and
Phil,
fu-
you went bankrupt, Phil. You went bankrupt, Phil. Like, what in the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, this is crazy. This is delusion.
Zero saving.
the problem is a lot of you people are idiots and you just believe the
it's us
nonsense.
that are idiots.
Like
You're broke.
Yeah,
We know
the
you're broke.
nonsense. Like the actual evidence that TJ Gamebox presents that's completely factual, that shows down to the dollar what you're spending. And even if he was off by, let's say, $100, $200, $500, you still would have spent $2,500 on fucking WWE champions this week, bud.
Also,
By the way,
we know how
I
much
just
you
want to
make.
point out the character that he spent $3,000 to
What?
get was Rhea Ripley, who's a Dommy mummy. So again, there's like Phil's weird repressed sexuality coming out that he spent $3,000 to get femdom by an Australian wrestler.
By the way, Phil, we know how much you make. We see your income as well. It's not that we just see your out, like how much you spend. We see, oh, you made $100 today, minus 30%. You made $70. Like we know you're broke.
like yesterday, and I don't know, I'm assuming this was a new detractor meme. Yesterday,
Is there any other income, by the way, besides what he's doing right now and his wife's job? Doing
No,
okay,
no.
there. And she's minimum wage, so
there was like 2 or 3 people who came into chat and they were saying that I spent $2,900
you did.
over the weekend on WWE champions. If you actually believe that I spent $2,900
Why wouldn't I
on
believe that?
WWE champions this last week,
You made
But here's the thing.
2K and then
This is the
100.
same- But
Go ahead.
this is the same argument he made in the past. If you really believe I would have spent $40,000, $100,000, and then it all turned out it was true. He did spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a mobile game. Yeah, it is ridiculous. It trains credulity to believe that it's the case. But with you, you have a pattern of this behavior, so it's not that ridiculous, Phil.
Well, and also, it was on the weekend, the week before, you had made $2,000 one day and $150 on each of your goals. So the math actually adds up that you made about 4 to 5K that week. So the 2,900 is plausible. On the day that you made a big amount, you spent the big amount. Yeah, it makes sense. You fucking
weekend, you need to immediately go to the hospital. I have never once in my life spent $3,000 on WWE
No,
champions.
Phil, that's
Like,
a lie.
what the fuck are you talking-
You admitted
biggest
it.
Lie.
you admitted
He's
it.
admitted to spending tens of $1,000s on champions multiple times, Phil. And you're just like a liar, man. It's like, who's gonna believe this shit?
Liar.
About. Do I spend money? Yes, I do. Do I spend $3,000 in one weekend on WWE champions? No. There's not even you couldn't even spend $3,000. Like, for example,
That's not true.
in that game,
Wait,
if you want to get
hang
a
on, hang on.
character, they
Yeah.
have ways that if you spend certain amounts of money, you just get the character. Not once ever in the history of the game has it been $3,000. But this is the idiocy these
Like,
people
this
make
is
up.
what we're being told. Oh yeah, these mobile games with their microtransactions that are highly predatory and manipulative. Yeah, they're very charitable and they make sure that you get the character without spending a ton of money.
Yeah, they're fair.
Yeah, that's why you've put over 6 figures into this game, right, Phil?
They-
They give you pity pulls, which by the way, like Phil talking about how there's pity pulls and stuff like this. If you go to the WWE Champions Reddit, that question is directly asked and it's answered no. They don't have a system where if you spend a certain amount, you're guaranteed to get it. You could just keep spending and spending and spending. And it's not just to get the character, it's to level up the character, to max them out, to get all the gear, to get all the shards. I mean, this is a game that sells $999 microtransactions. So just 3 of those alone would be the 3 grand. And like we've seen this guy play the game firsthand and stream it. It's $100 to do a pull that's worth anything. And most of the time you get duplicates and garbage. So what we're really talking about is him doing 30 pulls on this game, which I could very easily see him doing, considering he's a known mobile game addict and it was his birthday week. It all just kind of adds up.
Yeah,
It's
and he made that
easier
money.
It's easier to believe that he did spend it than that he didn't. That's the thing, Phil.
And how he, how he justified it was, well, it's my birthday week and I made 3K on my birthday. Why wouldn't I do a Hogan pull? If the wife's angry at me, I could just be like, well, it's my birthday and I'm working hard for my money. Like, it's easy to justify it in your brain. Plus, you've done it before, Phil.
Oh, they'll say people will believe it. Hogan Lover actually believes that this last weekend I spent $3,000
Yes, we all do.
on a mobile game.
Because then you beg for money for Little Caesars.
I love how somehow he's the you know what I'm saying? And not Phil, it's the for wasting thousands on a mobile game. That's crazy.
Well, Ashton, doesn't it make sense too? He made the money on his birthday, spent it all on the weekend. Now he's begging for money to buy Little Caesars, the cheapest pizza on the planet.
Yeah.
It makes sense. He's the Yeah, that's funny.
Then I went to the liquor store and I spent like $1,000 on liquor. They actually
he's doing this over exaggerated. Nobody's saying you went to the liquor store and spent $1,000.
Incredulous.
No, nobody's saying that, Phil.
Yeah.
This is delusional what you're doing, Phil.
But again, these are from morons who they listen to the dumbest people. Why do you think someone wants you to think that I spent $3,000 on a mobile game this last weekend?
Pause. No, nobody wants you to think that. It's just a fact, Phil.
Yeah.
It's just a fact, Phil.
And the thing
this is the conspiracy against me, guys.
And the fact is, you can spend your money on whatever the you want, Phil, but you don't make enough that you should be spending that because you have to pay taxes, which is going to lead to bankruptcy. Plus, your wife is downstairs crying.
Yeah.
And fat and not on vacation.
You're forcing her to go to work at a minimum wage retail job because you blew all your money. It's pathetic, Phil.
That's why people look, if you're a millionaire and you bought 10,000 of Hogan pulls, I wouldn't care, but you're broke.
But it's on everybody else to bail him out. When he does this fucking ridiculous spending, it's on you, the viewer, to pay his bills, to pay taxes, all this stuff, and he guilt trips you about it and is super manipulative about it. And that's just where it's like slimy and unethical. And then you find out the vast majority of people who donate to him, and then you find out the vast majority of people who donate. So he's just scamming.
That was weird. Sorry, the thing just started playing on the back end here. But yes, I agree, Ashton.
Because you're dumb, you're gullible, and you believe it, and you give them views, and you give them money on their streams. They literally milk your stupidity.
That's what you're doing right now. You're believing your audience is gullible and stupid enough to believe you. When we have hard evidence through your bank leaks of you spending thousands and thousands of dollars.
He admitted it to us when we had him on for the first time.
And then they're making money on it.
And you were lying for the first 17 years of your life, but now in the last week you're telling the truth.
By the way, TJ Gamebox doesn't make a fucking dime. He doesn't stream, you know? And the guy also plays the game himself, Phil.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you not understand this? I'm at such a loss that you guys are so fucking stupid to believe this dumb shit. Again, I'm not even lying to you, all right? I do spend money on frivolous...
As he lies.
As a liar. I mean, I swear to God, like, okay.
things. I absolutely do. Okay. But it's not out of control spending at all. It's all
why you
under
went
control
bankrupt.
and fine. I'm not breaking the bank.
Okay, so why are you asking for people for little? No, here's the thing: is he asks for Little Caesars or Cat's gonna go hungry?
Yes.
She should go hungry.
Not going bankrupt a second time on this stuff. And there's
Are you
literally
sure?
no way you could spend $3,000 in WWE champions in a weekend.
That's a
There's
lie.
nothing you could spend it on.
There
You would
are.
get any new character, any new event, you would max the event and get the character long before you've spent $3,000.
Whoa. By the way, how would you know this, Phil?
I know, right?
Yeah.
You know, he's never played it. He's never spent
Yeah.
$3,000,
Right? He knows. He knows an awful lot about WWE champions.
So you'd be actually spending money for nothing. You get nothing out of it. Why would you do that? There's not even a prospect of getting something by spending that much in the game.
This is all
You'd
just
have to be a
lies.
moron to believe that. But again, these people are morons who
Then why did you spend tens of thousands of dollars on the game, Phil? You know, it doesn't make sense. Just on the face of it.
Okay. Hang on. In
Exactly,
WWE
Cole.
champions.
He spent like $2,000 on his stream account and didn't max shit. Well, if you just go to TJ Gamebox's Twitter, you can see he gives examples of how you could spend $3,000 this weekend on WWE Champion.
Wait, in WWE champions, while you can't max an event in the sense of a fixed monetary reward, you can maximize your earnings by completing all tasks and milestones. This stuff.
to believe it. Here's the thing. Real gambling, you could spend that much. You can't on a mobile.
Yeah, and you can make money from it.
No, but this is insane. Like, there is actually no limit to what you could spend on this mobile game, Phil. Like, they will just allow you to spend and spend and spend and spend.
Yeah.
They will, Phil.
And at least with gambling, when you're on the fucking roulette and you put all your money on red, there's a 50% chance you'll make double your money. Like, you know what I mean?
Mobile game, they have guaranteed amounts that you spend where you
No,
get what you're
Yeah,
going
Peter
for
Peter
anyway.
Revolt. It's so true.
No, that's
Why would
not
they
true.
cap it? Why would they cap it? They don't
would
care.
never do that.
Oh,
They would
Ashton.
never do that.
Yeah, the fucking, we all know the most honorable fucking thing out there is the loot box system. It's
Right.
always known for
That's
its
what
like
he's trying to say. That's why Scopely is $1 billion company, Phil. Right?
Yeah.
They've built the game that way so that you don't continuously spend, that you hit that amount to spend and then you get the reward, as opposed to a gambler just keeps throwing money into a slot machine, hoping that one of these pulls it's going to win, and you might never win. With mobile
Yeah, but when you win money.
Yeah.
When you win a digital card that takes no money to print, and also its rarity is completely fabricated by math. It's not like, oh, there's like 4 Charizards
no
left
real
in the
value.
world. There's no real
I mean,
value.
Relic here says he knows Scopely's Star Trek game and people spend unlimited amounts of money on it. This the thing is, like, when it comes to like the Star Trek and WWE IPs, these people are full-on marks that will spend their entire life savings on it. And Phil is that guy. He needs to just be honest about this stuff.
Yeah.
Just be honest about your spending, Phil.
Oh yeah, Revan Khan in chat goes, it's like a heroin junkie claiming that his heroin isn't addicting. How many times do you hear that? Oh, I could quit anytime. Stop.
gaming, these games have built that you're going to get it anyway. So when these idiots say this dumb shit, it's because they don't even understand how the games work, because they want to spin it in a way that you think the most ludicrous.
You don't even understand mobile game micro transactions.
Yeah.
Now me, who's an addict to it, it's like a heroin addict telling you don't actually understand what shooting heroin is like. It's like, well, I can see that you're dying on the sidewalk. And with Phil, it's like, I can see that you went bankrupt. I can see that you have a toilet that doesn't work because you tell me, and like, oh, you can see you can't afford Little Caesars. Like, I see what this is doing to you. But you're oh, no, it's not that bad, bro. Why don't you try it? And what's crazy is the guy that's calling him out on it plays the game every day. So it's like he's being told straight up by another heroin addict what this is. But he still denies it.
Out there nonsense that's just not true. Well, for God's sakes, believe it. Keep living your fantasy, your weirdo fantasy, where you think that it's
You're the
like
one
such an
living
amazing thing.
fantasy.
By the way, thank you, Mimology. This edit's so good because he removes all like the blank. There's like
The dead
5
air.
seconds of dead air between every sentence.
That a YouTuber like Darkside Phil spends $3,000 on a mobile game. Literally, not in the entirety of that fucking game did that ever happen. $3,000 in a weekend on an event. You're out of your mind. You're insane.
Oh my
But
God,
you
ladies
know,
and gentlemen.
Phil, I can see the leaderboard, and you were only like what 12th this week. So there were 11 people who spent even more than Phil,
Mhm.
and he's gonna pretend that there's nobody who ever spends money on this. It's ludicrous. No, it's not.
Yeah. Oh, he's playing the fucking. This game looks like shit, dude.
Folks, 2 things. Number 1, I got to pee. Number 2, my wife just got home. So I'm going to take a brief break here in order to use the restroom and also to say hello to her and all of that. It's probably like 5-10 minutes tops. We still have about 90 minutes left of gameplay on the stream. Now, here's the deal. As you guys can see, today has not
By the
been...
way, imagine autistically. We have 90 minutes left. Like you and I are like, okay, all right, we might do a shorter show or a longer show. We don't go like, oh,
We only have this amount of time. It's like you're a streamer. You need to be flexible, bro.
yeah. Sometimes like I can't do post show tonight. I have to be up early. But like, if I could stick around, like
a abundant support day. We're only about a third of the way to our goal with only 90 minutes left. I told you, if we hit the goal today on stream, we're doing DSP tries at Little Caesars.
okay. Hey
This
guys,
is
I got to eat pizza in front of you. I'm gonna eat pizza. What are we, kids here?
guess for whatever reason, people aren't too interested in this game. As you can see, attendance also not very great today. I don't know. It's a new game. I wanted to give it a shot. It's on Game Pass. So far, I'm enjoying it.
Pass.
If you could support the stream, please do. Here's the thing. We need to hit the goal by 3:30 p.m. Pacific time in order to do DSP Tries It. Because that time I'll have time to order the food, have it made and delivered. If not, then we can't do it today.
Made. Little Caesars is already made.
It's just
So it would be ideal if we could hit the goal in the next hour. If you were watching and enjoying and you wanted to support the stream to make that happen, I would appreciate that if you could do it now. So that way when we come back, we can know that we're doing it in order in time. If not, then it'll just have to wait. All right?
Save the pig. Save the pig. The game. The whole game, you're trying to
Bro.
save the pig's life.
Imagine begging
All right.
for Little Caesars.
But here's the thing. We have to hit it within an hour because I have to order around 3:30 for it to be here in time for 4 o'clock so we can eat right after I finish with the gameplay.
We can eat.
So if you're here and you're hanging out and you have a good time, please consider supporting the stream. Now, here's the chance, all right? Or here's the deal. All right, well, if anyone is here watching and chilling.
You're playing a game that's number 473 on Steam right now, in players counting right now.
Please support if you can.
Why
we
would
have
you
1
donate
hour
to
left
this?
to hit the goal. If we hit it by 3:30ish, then I can order their DSP Tries It food.
How about just
not,
order it, bro?
Then we'll just have to wait, and we'll see if we hit it.
How about order
my
it and then every
God.
slice you'll eat more? Or sorry, every donation you eat one more slice.
Tonight
this is a pizza that's gonna cost like $20 for all 3 pizzas. Man.
Oh, please.
This is crazy.
Well, 3 just for Cat.
Yakuza, Pirate Yakuza, or maybe tomorrow again. I don't know.
How
We'll
are
see.
you still playing?
Okay. I feel like a lot of people did not show up for this game. I guess the consensus that people keep saying is that the game is woke.
It is.
I haven't really seen that yet. I haven't seen anything here that
Have
makes
you
it
seen the cover?
woke besides the main character is black. And if I guess you're a racist, you'd say it's woke. That's about the only thing
Right.
I can see. So I don't know.
Okay.
So
Or how about the main developer? One of the main developers tweeted out, "I hate gamers."
Yeah,
Like
and it's a Sweet Baby Inc.
it's
property.
Sweet Baby Inc.
They've been ruining IP after IP after IP with forcing woke nonsense. So people don't want to financially reward the game. People don't want
Yeah.
to support the game. But, Phil doesn't care about anything other than lining his own pockets. He has no political views. He has no convictions. He has no understanding of anything. He's just an ignorant, slothful fucking bum who just wants you to give him money just because he fired up a Game Pass game.
Yeah.
And it's like, Phil, you're a shitty, boring entertainer. It's a shitty, boring game. Oh, and by the way, Phil, you've been courting for the last 8 months an anti-woke audience. So I wonder why they're not thrilled, Phil.
Yeah. And yeah, again, Sweet Baby Inc., which by the way, Sony just
But it's like-
fired Sweet Baby Inc. off all their games, eh?
But also, the implication of this. So your audience is racist, huh, Phil? And you think the way to get them to give you more money is to shame them by telling them that they're racist?
Yeah.
I wonder why. I don't know. Did you court a racist audience at all, Phil? Is this reaping what you sowed, or is it magically that they're all racist, or what's going on here, Phil?
Yeah. Yeah, did you hear that? Sony fired all of Sweet Baby Inc. from their games.
So far, I see
Nice.
nothing
Yeah, it was released yesterday.
like that. I'm not saying maybe there won't be later. There's been nothing like that yet. So I don't know why people would immediately write the game off because the main character and all the characters so
But
far, like
this
the main
is-
character,
by the way,
Looks like shit.
this is all just a straw man anyway.
Yeah,
Like, the game is just boring crap, Phil.
you know?
seem to be black. Like that's a problem or something. Maybe you're incredibly racist. I don't know what else to say. Outside of that, I think the game is
Well,
fine.
I don't know. Like,
Okay.
are people not allowed to say I don't really want to play a game with a black female protagonist?
Yeah.
Like, are people not allowed to say that? Are people not allowed? By the way, this guy was grifting off of Assassin's Creed Shadows, being woke for months and months and months about
Mhm.
being forced to play as a black samurai. But it's okay when Phil does it because he's trying to grift our audience. But it's not okay when he's not getting money to play this slob.
Yeah.
Right.
I do feel like it's a good game so far. I am enjoying the more
Show me.
retro style gameplay elements of it.
Retro style. What are you talking about?
I'll do
What are you
something
doing?
with it.
He's running in circles.
And I hope that you guys are at least
Ash, are you
Wow, it
watching?
looks really fun, guys.
He's bumping into the spiked fucking plant.
enjoying, the chill vibes of the stream. Again, if you are, please support the stream. The whole idea today was
By
that
the
we were
way,
going to.
somebody in chat's right. Phil never gave Stellar Blade a chance. He judged it right off of its aesthetics. So why are people not
did.
allowed to judge this game on their aesthetics?
Buddy, Stellar Blade, you could fucking Stellar Blade, you could jack off to. Like, what the f?
Get a goal and be able to do a DSP tries it, but because people seem to be biased against the game for pretty ridiculous reasons.
You know what? This is the thing. If this is this big moral crusade about this game, how about you play it in your own time, Phil? And then give us a big review on it, praising it, telling us why it's so great. But it's not. You don't have a moral issue. You're not crusading for progressivism or woke values. You're just upset you're not getting money. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you didn't even pay money for this game. It was on Game Pass.
Oh, his wife didn't let him play Stellar Blade, is what Josh said.
Well, it's the truth. Like, I don't know, he's a married man, so he can't be watching any sort of content that has any sexuality to it whatsoever.
That's so fucking cringe. And by the way, it's like I played Stellar Blade, good game, it's fun game, but also it was eye candy. Why do people like Gooner games? Because eye candy sells.
But
Like,
meanwhile,
grow up.
back in the day, Darkside Phil had Lollipop Chainsaw in his top 10 games of the year and praised it. And that game was some real fucking gooner bait that was about a fucking teenage girl in high school.
Yeah.
And you got an achievement for looking up her skirt.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's really no consistency to Phil whatsoever.
Also, he liked Little Kitty Big City. That's right, Zinni. That game was bad.
It seems like quite a lot
Remember that game, Little Kitty Big? I think that was like one of the first things we watched from Phil. We're like, what the f is this?
people didn't show up to the stream or support it. And there's nothing I can really do about that. It's a shame. You would think that people would support no matter what game I'm playing, but I guess not.
How about stop
We're still at this
talking
level where sometimes if I play a
and play the fucking game?
game,
Oh,
certain people
man.
don't show up. We don't get that level
There
of
it is.
support. There's nothing I can do
See?
about that.
He says if certain people don't show up, he can't hit the goal. So it really is reliant on
And two guys.
two guys that pay the freight. And there's no support outside of that. And that's
Yeah.
him admitting that.
Mm-hmm.
I tried as well as I could to stop it, and it's out of my hands now, and it's their fault, not mine.
And have us hit the goal for today and qualify for DSP tries at Little Caesars. But
Qualify to watch him eating pizza.
considering
his verbiage is
This
so.
we haven't had any
like-
support.
I'd sell people the water filter. I'd tell them they qualified. Like, it's such a fucking scam, bro. Okay, so how many bottles of water are you buying? Okay, yeah, you qualified. Okay.
Or in 30 minutes. Actually, I take it back. It's been almost 2 hours. Rox M was the last person who supported, and that was 2 hours ago.
I wonder why.
It looks
Phil.
like we're not doing it today.
By the way, the game's supposed to have like a stop motion animation look, but it doesn't. Like, watch this.
Who supported, and that was 2 hours. I take it
on.
back. It's been almost 2 hours.
Okay, like you see a bit of stop motion here. See?
Rox M was the last person who supported, and that was 2 hours ago.
And then it's smooth.
All right, looks like we're not doing it today.
That's terrible.
We would need some big contributions right now to hit the goal.
You see what's
There, stop motion.
No, we don't
Now
have
it's
45
smooth.
minutes. It has to happen in the next 10 minutes so I can order the food and it shows up in time for us to do it. That's the problem. So
No, I care, Sneed. I don't give a fuck. I'm game ski here, okay?
we need it right away.
Everything dead streams. The dead
All right, Jewel, man. You're getting banned.
stream. Why is it dead? There's people watching. Why does no one
Okay.
care enough to say I like the content this week?
So a lot of people who wanted to see it have already seen it and or played it, but good luck on the pizza. Now, that's another
Picking
big
cotton.
problem with these games. That
Is
if
it
you
a
pay
problem?
Oh,
Like, listen, it's only a problem for you, Phil. Like, giving the consumer the option for early access in exchange for money, it makes Phil upset. But not because it's like anti-consumer or anything like that. It's just because then people can see the game before Phil plays it, and then they won't give him money. But like, this whole mentality is like stuck in the Stone Ages. Nobody is watching like Let's Plays in 2025 to see, like, it's just not the case, Phil. I don't know, man.
extra,
He paid for Starfield early access.
you play it early, and I'm not going to pay extra if it's a Game Pass game. So I don't play extra, and now I play it. Oh, it's old now. What do you mean it's old? It just came out right now. It literally just fucking came out. Well, guys, let's be honest, all right? Now we've seen what the game is, correct? The game is an old school throwback, but sadly, 2025 audiences apparently don't like this kind of game. All day I gave it a shot. I mean, I just played it for almost 2.5 hours. I'm
So the whole world's racist then, Phil.
giving it a very fair shake. Personally, I don't dislike it. I mean, I'm not in love with it. I feel like it's a perfectly
Racist! You're a racist, Phil.
passable game.
You don't
And
love
I
the
totally
game?
feel like previously in my career as a content creator and a
God, I got a
YouTuber,
headache.
okay, I could have played a game like this and no one would have complained. They would have said, oh, it's a fine game. It's unique. I feel like in 2025, things have changed, that the modern gamer is only looking for a particular style or kind of game. And if they don't get it,
Is
It's
he
a lie.
insane?
He's actually insane.
Schedule
like-
1 is the most popular game right now, and it's like a fucking drug simulator, like walking around
Honestly,
game.
there's more variety with indie gaming now than there ever has been before, isn't there? Like, gamers have a wider array of taste than they ever had before. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know what Phil is talking about here. It's all just delusional cope because he has to seethe because he didn't get support. That's what it is.
Yeah.
you just don't care about anything else that tries to be different. In this case, this is a combination of the old school with some cool artistic design and a really good soundtrack.
looks like
I don't
shit.
understand
good.
why in both of
It
my
looks like
chats
shit.
today, we had so
I
many
love
people
how, by the
literally
way, like, this is Phil unable to distinguish his opinion from what's fact. Like, in your opinion, it has a cool visual design and a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
But 90% of people disagree, Phil.
Yeah, exactly.
what it is people follow trends and fads and don't want to think for themselves. In general, this game has not got stellar reviews. I think people are saying on Metacritic it's in the 70s right now. So because it, every mainstream
No,
place
Phil.
didn't kiss its butt,
What are you talking
A
about?
lot of mainstream
It
fucking
wasn't
companies.
Metacritic. Look at the Steam scores, Phil.
No, and also sometimes reviews will be be bad for a game, but the game will do amazing. Look at Monster Hunter, for example. People were pissed off about PC performance, but it had like 500,000 players. I hate Phil.
it's bad. And I disagree. Like, I legitimately disagree. I think that this would be a game
By the
that
way,
is a
pause.
fine.
I saw somebody in chat say, I always knew Phil was a leftist. He's not a leftist. He's not a conservative. He does not have any sort of political opinions. if you listen to him try and give a take on why the Switch 2 pre-orders were canceled in Canada, he has no idea how supply chains work. He has no concept of how anything in the world works. He just lives in sheer ignorance. Any political opinion that he claims to have, he is only saying because he thinks it will make him money or because he can personally relate it to his own situation in life. Like when he first gave his take on the tariffs, you know how he phrased it? He phrased it the exact same way he would go after the detractors. The USA has been bullied for years, and now the USA is finally standing up to these bullies and attacking them.
Mm.
Yeah, the exact same way he would speak about the detractors. Like this is the only way he can understand anything. He is
Mm.
genuinely not of any political opinion whatsoever.
Yeah.
Fine weekend game. You get it on Game Pass. You play it throughout 3 days. You relax. You enjoy the ride. It's nothing you're going to remember when you start talking about Game of the Year. But at the same time, there's absolutely a place in gaming for a game like this. That
Well, then why are they gonna shut down their company? They're gonna
Come
literally shut down their company after this, dude.
being said, it's obvious this is not a game that resonates with my audience. The people who are in chat are
Or any audience.
literally just
Yeah.
complaining, besides a few. There's been a few people who are like, yeah, it's actually not that bad. But most people are just sitting here and
But do we have to play not that bad games?
Why does everybody have to praise the game so that you can get money, Phil?
Yeah.
Why aren't people allowed to have their own opinions about they must go along with your opinion or else they're brainwashed sheeple that have been brainwashed by anti-woke stuff? Like,
Exactly.
shut up, Phil.
There are millions of games you could play right now. Why settle for not that? It's playable. You can walk around. You can move.
complaining that it's terrible. And no lie, lost over 150 viewers when I started playing it. We
Good.
started with almost 300 viewers on the
But the
podcast,
thing is,
and we had
he always loses viewers when he goes from the podcast to the game.
Yeah.
He always does.
Yeah. Yeah.
a good amount of viewers on Kick. Now we're down to less than 200 on YouTube and less than 40 on Kick, which is way low.
So he has
Engagement, like
less
I said,
than
most people
200
complaining.
viewers overall.
Yeah. He's like,
This is a dead stream. It's dead.
wait. Kohihi in chat says he's lying about losing viewers because he only lost 30.
Saying they don't like it,
Are you telling me he lied? Is the sky blue too?
and
Wow.
support's not existing. Like all the support came in during the podcast. I received one super chat and like $1 tip playing this game today. So all I can say is I gave it a shot. Did I not? Can you blame me when it's
You
a
know,
situation like
How,
this?
how
Where
about this, Phil? Like you got the $2,000 for your birthday. How about you take a few days off?
Mhm.
Like you tapped everybody dry. But it's like the very next day, it's like, I need another 150. I need another 150. I need another. And it's like, bro, like this isn't realistic or reasonable. And you're wasting your time. You're wasting your audience's time. It's like, no, I'm a sandwich shop. And would a sandwich shop close its door?
Okay.
I'm saying the game's not bad. I would definitely consider playing it further, but everyone is telling me don't play it. It sucks. Move on. So for
Okay.
those who wanted to see me play South of Midnight, I apologize. I wish you were here today.
Wait. Did you hear what he said here? Did you?
Those who wanted to see me play South of Midnight, I apologize. I wish you were here today. Really, I do.
No, that's the thing. He only played this game for Ryan. He only played this game for his big whale. They didn't show up.
Oh, is that what it
And so
was?
that's what it is. And so now Phil is guilt tripping his whale for not showing up when the whale said that he wanted Phil to play this game. Well, dance, monkey, dance. Because this is how you've decided to live your life.
Because I don't know where everyone went. They certainly weren't here for this game. I was planning on playing it again tomorrow. I'm not playing it again. I'm not stupid. Again, old DSP
But if
would have
you
been
feel
like,
that, Phil, if you feel so strong about it morally,
Oops.
why don't you ram it down everybody's throats? If this is to own the racists and the chuds and show everybody what an ally you are, how about you promote the game even at a financial loss? Isn't that the moral thing to do? Isn't that what the blue collar moral streamer who doesn't step on people would do? Well, obviously that's not what he's going to do because the only thing he cares about is money.
Shit, look what I sent you here. We'll do that for
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
That's a tough one. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Well,
That's tough. We'll show it on Friday, though.
we're going to
Let's
keep
wait.
playing. I'm going to keep forcing my audience to watch this game that obviously no one likes. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move on and we're going to do other stuff that people want. This is trying to replicate that style of game in the modern era, and everyone wants to dump on it for various reasons. I do feel the whole, oh, it's woke.
I
It's
love
not
how
woke.
it can't
You're
possibly be that they don't like the gameplay or the art style or something. It must just be they don't like it because it's a black woman.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know, like, it's just
Like,
pathetic, Phil.
just racist. There's nothing woke about this game right now. Now, I don't know. I didn't get further in, but right now, the first 2.5 hours I just played, there's zero woke in this game.
Sweet Baby Inc. made it. The end.
And if you say it is, you're a fucking liar. And I'm tired of people who lie about this stuff to try to, oh, you see, it's woke, and then now it's not going to do good. It has nothing to do with the game being woke at all. And if you think that, you're just a part of a
Okay, fine. Then the game sucks. It's not about woke. The game just sucks there, Phil.
stupid internet mob.
That makes it worse. Doesn't that make it worse? That it's not because it's woke, but because the game is just boring?
Can't think for yourself. If you want to criticize it and be like, well, it plays like an old school game. I don't like that. All the combat's arena combat. The platforming's too easy. Those are legitimate criticisms of the game. I'll say you're in that regard,
Okay. There you go. And it's woke.
valid things to say. But if you're complaining, oh, the game's woke, you're just a fucking loser. And I'm tired of people following this
Right.
stupid
Said the
brainless
guy who
mentality.
just begged for hours for Little Caesars, but everybody else is a loser, buddy. Like, man.
Bro, even if it
When I
was a white
like,
chick.
broke as a fucking joke, I could still get Little Caesars.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Even if it was a white chick, the game would still look boring as by the way.
I must do what everyone else on the internet says and follow. If there's someone who says,
Yeah, and I used to eat Little Caesars like almost every day to bulk when I was like 140 pounds.
it's woke, I must listen. It's not woke.
After the
There hasn't been
gym.
a single woke moment in this game. But like I said, as a person who I'm not streaming for myself, right? I'm not. This is the kind of game I absolutely would keep playing it. I have no problems with it whatsoever.
Then
But
play it in your own time.
Stream-wise, I have to stream stuff that people want to see. Through
Right.
your actions today of people quitting the stream
Through
and not
your
engaging, saying the game sucks.
Like, this is insane. Like, it's not their fault that they want what they want, Phil. Like, what are you, fucking retard? Hey, guys, you should pay me to fucking take a dump on camera. Like, what's wrong with you? Are you racist? Like, this doesn't make sense, Phil.
And it doesn't. It's not a fun game to watch. There's no fun
I
story.
know,
And not
like,
supporting.
how could
You're
you
telling
do
me you
this?
Yeah.
don't want this and that you would like me to do something else. So I will listen to you. The only thing that sucks is I really wanted to do the DSP Tries It today because, like I said, my wife got home from
the
How-
fire, the flame.
Or-
Listen to this guilt trip, right? Like, his wife got home from work. Somehow this is our problem.
Yeah.
Somehow it's our problem that your wife has to work a minimum wage retail job, Phil.
And
Like,
then she has to
somehow-
eat Little
somehow-
Caesars.
yeah, somehow that's our problem. And now she has to get home and cook, right? Oh, the horror. She has to come home and cook like everybody else does.
But
you know what I'm saying?
it's even
But it's like you
crazier.
have it within your means to buy this Little Caesars, and you're just choosing not to in order to guilt trip your audience and make it somehow it's their fault that your wife is starving, your wife has to work, your wife has to cook. Like, this is fucked, bro. It's manipulative. It's scummy.
You know what's funny too? It's not even like he's bashing the detractors. He's like making his own audience feel
Yes.
bad. It's not even
Well,
like
that's
for
the
me, I
whole
don't give a
thing
fuck.
is It's like constant anxiety and stress. It's like, guys, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. And by the way, one thing that somebody pointed out today is so true. The guy will say, let's just hit the goal so we don't have to worry about it, guys, and I don't have to mention it. But the moment he hits that $150, let's get another goal, guys. Like, the begging never fucking ends.
And then he's like, "Oh, why are we hitting the second goal? You guys are pieces of
Well, you
shit."
guys are pieces of shit. And now my wife's going to starve because we didn't hit 9 goals today.
Use his wife as a human shield reel for a sub. Let's go. Let's finish this off here.
and would have loved to have food ordered. Now we're going to have to cook like last minute, which sucks. We're really
Whoa, did you hear that?
food ordered. Now we're going to have to cook like last minute, which sucks. We were really hoping we were going to hit the goal, but You know, I can't make people support if there's something.
Bro, I have some skirt steak ready to fucking go. Like after this, I'm gonna fry it up and eat something before bed. It's like, I don't know, figure it out. Be an adult, you.
All right, guys.
All
Well,
right.
that's going to be it for us tonight. We appreciate everybody.
iDubbbz for Friday. Don't worry.
We'll
It's
get to iDubbbz on Friday. I mean, nobody really gives a shit about
No one gives.
iDubbbz anyway.
Thank you
It's
guys.
fucking-
Yeah. I have to be up very early.
All right, we'll see you guys Friday,
Love you
8:30
all.
p.m. Eastern time here on Kick.